Well, Inter really up against it here. Defeat tonight would be their fourth in a row on the road. The wheels have come off their season in the last couple of months or so. More on that as the evening progresses. Pirlo's ball in. And cleared away. It was Palacio, got his foot in it. Oh, and the shot coming in from Tevez. Double save from Handanovic.
Well, it wasn't offside. What a save. He had the last effort. He wasn't offside, Tevez. He does everything right. But what a save. The first one in particular from Handanovic. That right hand strong enough to keep it out, and then he reacts quickly. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. He hasn't had the best of seasons. You see, he's onside here, Tevez. Jonathan's just keeping him onside. What a start.
Well, Tevez, the top scorer for Juventus, 11 goals this season. Getting it off him rather too easily there. And Vidal upended by Kuzmanovic, and it's the first yellow card of the match. Despite the protestations of Matsari, who was no more than 2 yards away.
He was never going to get to the ball there, Kuzmanovic, to come in. Plays it in between his legs. It's a poor challenge. Doesn't need to go to ground. He's never going to win that ball. Quite right, he gets a booking.
But it's with Pogba now. Asamoah outside him. Vidal right in the middle. Pirlo trying to pick out the header. It's in! Juventus have the lead. And it's Stefan Lichtsteiner with the goal.
What a pass. Here it is. Kovacic is looking at him. He allows him to get in behind. He's onside. Vidal takes Nagatomo out the danger area. What a pass.
Well, never mind picking the lock of the defence. I don't think Inter Milan had locked the door in the first place there.
You can't allow Kovacic to be the holding midfield player. He's young. He's a talented player. He hasn't got defensive qualities. And against a brilliant Juventus side, you're going to have problems with him playing there.
Taider, away from Basali. Here's Kovacic. Trying to find a way through towards Palacio. We'll bring you all the action from that one as it happens. Here's Pogba now. Lovely play by Tevez, away from the defence. And the cutback just going behind Fernando Llorente. But now Inter perhaps with a break. It's Rodrigo Palacio. Alvarez doing his best to keep up with him, and Palacio on the ground, and it all rather fizzles out for Inter. Here we go. Pirlo with the ball in. Oh, and Inter were really under pressure there. It came off Kuzmanovic in the end, I think.
It was Bonucci making the run across. There it was.
Hasn't really had a lot of reward for it so far. And away comes Tevez. Pogba will chase. Vidal heads into the middle. Tevez just holding back on the edge of the box. Here he is now. Lichtsteiner up there too. Tevez! And Handanovic right behind it.
A great counter-attack. Tevez and Pogba linking up on that far side.
Well, that throw collected by Juventus. Kovacic couldn't get hold of it. It's with Pogba. Pirlo. 7 minutes remaining in the opening 45. Juventus just upping the pace momentarily there, looking for a second goal. And again, Alvarez working so hard, but he's on his own. Support though now from Kovacic. Kovacic with Alvarez to his left, Palacio to his right. Palacio! And he blazes it over the bar.
Did everything right. He ran with the ball. He laid it on a plate. Perfect weight of pass. Now he's got to hit the target, Palacio.
Need to take advantage when they come their way, but here come Juventus with Carlos Tevez. Quadro Asamoah sends that one in, beaten away by Handanovic, but Asamoah won't be denied. He can't find Llorente. The block is made by Rolando, and it's gone for a corner.
Powerful shot with his left foot, then he's got the awareness to get onto the ball quickly. Jonathan tries to let it run across him.
Didn't play at all during December through injury. The corner, Llorente going for that one, beaten to it by Palacio. Nagatomo. Back in by Vidal, almost falls to Pogba, could be a chance, it's two! And it's Chiellini! And it's a long, long way back for Inter now, as Juve strike right at the start of the second half.
He keeps it in there. Nagatomo doesn't do particularly well, certainly not offside. Pogba does well, and there's the right foot of Chiellini. You won't see that too many times. But this is where it all goes wrong for Inter. Pogba showing great strength. Kuzmanovic should head it away rather than going with his foot. What a good finish from Chiellini. There's Kuzmanovic, he's got to go with his head.
13, didn't he, from February to September, as here come Juventus again, and Pogba saved by Handanovic. It's 3, and it's Vidal. And to all intents and purposes, it is all over.
Well, Tevez and Llorente are really good players with their back to goal. Pogba makes the run off Campagnaro. Campagnaro can't stay with him. Good first save from Handanovic, but Vidal, as so often is the case, is in on the knockdown.
Well, Vidal, much like playing against Inter, he scored Juventus' goal in the 1-1 draw between the teams earlier this season, and he's on target again here.
He's got more desire than the Inter players, but there's the turn. Juan is the wrong side of Llorente, allows him to come infield. It's brilliant centre-forward play. Pogba runs beyond Campagnaro, and Vidal gets to the knockdown before the defender.
Inter playing for a bit of pride here. Palacio tied there with a chance to shoot, and Storari not forced into making a save. And it comes, and Palacio just over his head. And Inter have got a goal. Jorge Rolando. And Storari is beaten. Consolation for Inter with just under 20 minutes to go.
Well, the ball fell nicely. Pirlo just slips over. He just swings his left boot at it. Nothing much Storari can do either. If you don't clear the ball first time, you have to defend the second one.
Steiner, I think, has got a touch of cramp. Pirlo for Juventus. And it's a wild and over the top from Carlos Tevez. Tider closed down by Vidal and gleefully collected by Tevez. Llorente, haven't seen much of him for a little while in the game. Pirlo, and now Lichtsteiner, always a willing runner, and Lichtsteiner with the shot.
Oh, it's a poor finish from Lichtsteiner.
Always going to be tough for them in Turin though, and now it might just get a little bit worse as Tevez finds Vucinic, the substitute, tees himself up. Oh, good save, but I think Handanovic got a hand on that onto the post.
Well, the ball wasn't quite right. He had to just hold his run a little bit there. Does really well, Vucinic. Takes a deflection off the defender. I think, does he get a little touch? I think he may just get a little touch, the goalkeeper. Good skill from Vucinic there, just to open it up for himself.
Here's Vucinic. Is there time for Inter to get it forward one last time? I think not, because there goes the final whistle. It's all over, and it's Juve's night. 2 goals early in the second half gave them enough elbow room to win the game.